Aquarius, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be for June 17th all the way to June 23rd, so welcome. Man, have we had some crazy tarot readings with you, Aquarius. I don't know what's going on, you know what I mean? But it's always a pleasure to get to Aquarius and go, what's next for this week? Of all the signs, even my own sign, Leo, I anticipate to see what Aquarius is because they're just so fucking, monumental. I mean, they always, every week for the last 2 months has just been this roller coaster. And actually, it's really not a roller coaster because you've been on this steady trajectory, and good for you. And we've got a lot of energy shifting this week, Aquarius. So pay attention to this. On the 17th, Mercury, the planet of communication, travel, expressing ourselves, mental energy, and Venus, the planet of love, aesthetic self-worth, is moving into a water sign, Cancer. We're moving out of air, which is good for you because you're an air sign too. So communications and love and all that seem to flow, but now it's taking a more emotional tone to it with the water sign, Cancer. So be aware of that, express your emotions, be aware of how you talk to yourself. We'll talk about why I'm mentioning that. And then on the 20th, we have the summer solstice. That is the beginning of summer, equal day and night, the longest day of the year. And this is a good time to be in tune with that. Be aware on the 20th. And for that weekend also, to get outside, let the sun nourish you, tan you. You need to connect with the ground. You're very electric sign. You have a lot of electromagnetic energy flowing through you more than any other sign. And it needs to be grounded. That lightning cloud can only stand it for so long before it needs to release. And that's what you need to do this week, is let the earth release that. It takes no effort. All you got to do is sit there and enjoy the scenery. I hope the weather's going to be great for you so you can get outside to do that. Now, Friday, the next day on the 21st, we're going to have a full moon, things being brought to light, and it's happening in the sign of Capricorn. So it's going to be a little, almost, it's like, boom, very direct. Okay, this is what you need to work on. And it's happening in your second house. This has to do with finances. This has to do with your self-worth, your self-image. That's why I said be aware of how you feel about yourself. When you look in the mirror, are you that true representation of what's inside of you? If you can answer that, then you're doing a great job. Keep it up. If you can't and said, no, this is a false interpretation, then do something about it. And that is loving yourself with as much equal value as you want someone to love you or respect you. So this is self-worth. What's, if you're in a situation that you shouldn't be in, is this nourishing you the way it should, or is it nourishing a trauma, or, are you? It's being familiar. Is this right for me? Is this where I want to go in life? Is this healthy for me? Those kind of things. So it's going to bring to light in a serious tone about your finances and how you look at yourself. So that's a lot of energy coming up. Now, I want to make an announcement that on Wednesdays, starting on the 19th, before the summer solstice, I'm going to start the FREAKIN weekend readings. So I'm going to be picking everybody's sign out of there. There you are, Aqua. And I'll be picking everybody's sign out of the bowl randomly. And I'll be doing a weekend reading for everyone. And this is where I get to goof off a little more, have fun, be totally explicit and sexual innuendos and swearing and, just letting it all fly. So now you get your weekly reading on Sundays, and now you're getting your weekend readings on Wednesdays. So there you go, Aquarius, more guidance for you. So speaking of guidance, the cards are ready. Let's see. Ooh, wish fulfillment. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, King of Wands. Oh my God. Here we go. Is that it, guys? Yes. Okay. I mm, mm. Jesus. Yep, that's it. Boom, Aquarius. Boom, 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 boom. Damn. Ah, this feels good. I just did it like a sigh of relief. Like, oh, thank you. I think a lot of you this week are going to be very grateful, and you should be. I am blessed. I am grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. What we need to work on, what we need to embrace in the outcome looks fucking fantastic. Of course, it always has for the last 2 months, but let's see what we got to work on here. Because this is imperative to how this energy is going to flow, so pay attention. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands should be in an embracing kind of situation, but that's not the case here. Because I kind of struggled with that, but my intuition said, no, this is the key to getting out of this. Five of Pentacles is feeling like being left out, not worthy enough, fear of failure. You have to let those go. It's still giving you great anxiety, and you need sleep. I think I said this last week. You need sleep. Sleep is important. King of Wands is taking that action. That's Leo energy. This is embracing change and knowing that you deserve it. So you negate all of this fear, doubt, and worry. This is what your mantra is going to be. Adapt this for yourself, starting now. I release all fear, doubt, and worry. I replace it with love, joy, and peace. I am worthy. I am good enough. This will burn this out. And it's also showing the Leo energy, and it has to do with the sun. So let the sun burn away your fears and anxieties, because it's time to plan. There's a lot of planning involved here, a lot of traveling, and it's a slow and steady. You're being given the opportunity to start looking, all right, now I can set the plans in motions. You know, like we have the King of Wands holding the staff here, and then you planning, you're holding that staff. You're still in this very productive state, but it's slow and steady because things are going to move fast. When you take that approach, yes, I'm planning. I've got this. There may be an apology coming. Don't know about that. The Chariot, Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles in the fucking outcome is beautiful. This is manifestations coming really fast. This is you planted the seeds and now you're enjoying the harvest. This is incredible. October is going to be a great month for you. September and October. Also, actually July, September, and October. And I do believe, I said it in past readings, that August is also huge. So this summer's huge. This summer's huge. So open up to the abundance. Don't let your fear of failure block all this. Some of you are getting a new job too, promotion, something that really financially helps you secure. Remember, the full moon is happening in the second house. So you may be focusing on finances and getting yourself out of this debt mentality. Ooh, that was good. But I mean, Ten of Pentacles is celebrating things coming together. It's proper planning prevents piss poor performance. I always say that. It's the 5 P's, I think. 5 or 6 P's. All right. Let's get some oracles. Let's see what we got for this. That it? Yep. Absolutely. This is about taking your power back. Absolutely. Yeah. It's all indicative of you taking your power back. Absolutely, Aquarius. Absolutely. And just focus on victory. You're moving forward. Leo energy here again. And love begins. New job, new relationship. Again, that whole relationship thing is always in the back. That could be what your anxiety is about too. Could be with Leo. You're opposite. But slow and steady. Focus on success. 7, 7. Yeah. Success, success, success. It's going to work. I deserve it. You know? Okay. All right. Look at this. It's time to heal. It's time to release that fear, doubt, and worry. I don't know, man. The closer we get to the relationship portion, the more I'm feeling, for some of you Aquarius, is that you really have to let go of the anxiety that you didn't miss the boat with this person. Choose your battles. Another 7. 7, 7, 7. Very spiritual here. Let's look it up really quick. I know it's a spiritual lesson or, you know, a spiritual time, but I want a little bit more clarification on it. Because I always say that and I never really look it up. Introspection, self-discovery, and solitude. It encourages finding inner peace and clarity in both career and relationships. 777 points to the potential of you heading in a new direction in your life. Experience things you haven't yet. Okay, so that's where we need to heal that. Just because we're going into unknown territory doesn't mean you're going to fuck up. You know what I mean? In fact, you're doubling down on this, Aquarius. And share the love. This is 3 of Cups energy. This is a friend. Yeah, there's something going on here. Situationship. Maybe you're out of situationships and into more of something that's more fulfilling for you, something that you've always wanted. And there it is, 777. Yeah, introspection. Go in, go within. I'm telling you, something's up. Okay, let's look at relationships. I'm telling you, all of a sudden it was like career, finances, feeling good about ourselves, taking our power back, and then all of a sudden it's relationship. Relationship. Some of you may be freaking out. I don't know. Maybe you fear. It's self-confidence. Maybe you like somebody that you feel is not on your level. Is that true? You know? What else do we got? We got the devil. So there's a sexual vibe there, definitely. Could be addictions, dealing with that. 9 of Cups is out to reinforce this relationship. 4 of Pentacles is showing you're holding back in some way. What else do we have for Aquarius for love? Okay. The Lovers. And the 10 of Pentacles. What the? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Choose your battles is also 5 of Wands energy, like you're almost competing, or be careful what you say. You know what I mean? Like, are you going to let something walk away simply out of your fear? Something is definitely at work here. And again, it's showing you, don't be tempted to like have to compete for love, compete with somebody's attention or anything like that. You know, you be confident. There's a huge thing about being confident here and no longer holding back. You know, you're trying to keep yourself safe because you've been hurt in relationships, I'm sure. And we're sorry about that, but it's not always going to be like that. It's not, especially if you're feeling it. If you're hardcore feeling it with somebody, don't shut that down. Don't shut that down. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords is here saying that, again, holding that rod, moving forward. Knight of Swords is, how am I going to say this? How can I express this? You know? And it all comes down to the King of Cups. Being in tune with your emotions. Don't shut down. Do not shut down. Trust your intuition on this. And then look. This relationship is something that you've been, this is wish fulfillment, Aquarius. This is a relationship you've been dreaming of, manifesting of, and believing that you're never going to have it. And I am here to tell you that you can. But your fears and your traumas, you need to heal that. You are worthy of this relationship that's in front of you right now. You feel it, you know it, do something about it. share the love. But there's a huge thing to say, okay, well, take a step back, plan this, because you can't fail at it. The only way you're going to fail at it is if you believe you've already missed the boat or you're not worthy of it. But again, huge focus on relationships with yourself and others. But there is one particular relationship that, how do I say this? Help me. All right, Spirit, help me with this. Because, like the left side of the back of my skull is kind of like throbbing a little bit. It almost seems like this is mental anguish for you. You run around in circles with this and it gets nowhere. You're wasting your energy. You're not wasting your time on the relationship. You're wasting your energy on where it's focused. You're too focused on, I don't know, when it's fucking obvious here. And you should open up to it. It's what you want. It's weird. Mingya. Okay. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Okay. That adds a little bit more to this. There may be the struggle. Choose your battles with yourself. This is a habit of going, no. It can't be. It is. It is. All right, lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. I believe they can help you heal. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. All right. You see how that? Wow. You've learned the lesson. You've identified exactly what it is. Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. That is, I believe, what a lot of you Aquariuses are believing, that there's a third party. They got a side piece. That's not me. They're content on what they got. They got nobody. I'm telling you that right now. That is something, and then on the other end of the spectrum, some of you Aquariuses, there is a third party involved. Maybe it's on your end. And that's the lesson you've got to learn, that you got to master. Now check this out. Apology. I said that earlier. You can expect the apology you want to hear. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Don't be in denial of it. This is something that has come around again. It's real. Twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. And that clarifies a lot of the anxiety, because one's a runner, one runs a chaser, and they switch roles. They're mirrors to each other. It's a bitch, but you're getting through it. I'm telling you, something is about to pop. I would say July, this is going to pop. And really be serious by October. You heard that here first. Okay, let's get a closing message. Okay, Aquarius, allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of your protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Listen, this is exactly what this is. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life, and that is exactly what you're doing. It's safe to open yourself back up, Aquarius. It is safe to open yourself back up. Receive. You're being asked to open to receiving universal gifts. You're definitely doing that. These can come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom, all what you're going to experience this week. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. Again, the message is open up, open up. You shut down. That's the old way of doing things, correct? You open up for this way of doing things, and holy shit. I mean, All right, Aquarius. Again, Pretty goddamn good reading. This is confirmation for a lot of you. Roll with it. Trust me. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget the freaking weekend is going to start on Wednesdays on the 19th for your weekend vibe. Put I claim it in the comments for this one, Aquarius, and I will see you all next week. Happy summer solstice.